So, I, on behalf of GIS, welcome you all in our 10th year and most out after top series Innovation is Life 12th session. The series is well received by students, academicians, and industrial peoples. As you know, GIS is working towards inculcating the culture of innovation in Gujarat, and with the GIS Foundation, we are all set to go pan India. With this, also would like to take note that the series is powered by Wellspan Group, and we are thankful to them for joining this movement of innovation, wherein we have reached more than 3.3 lakhs like-minded peoples. The series is supported by the movement partners: Gujarat State Plastic Manufacturing Association, GSA IT Association, Gujarat Dye Stuff Manufacturing Association, Gujarat Chemical Association, Gujarat Pharmaceutical Association, Indian Drug Manufacturing Association, GUSEC, PDPU IIC Incubation Center, Ganpat University Incubation Center, and Computer Society of India, Ahmedabad. Our guest speaker of today is Dr. Mahesh Chhabria, Principal of LM College of Pharmacy. He has done MPharm PhD in Pharmaceutical Chemistry from LM College of Pharmacy, Ahmedabad, India, and FICS. He has submitted many national and international research articles. His scientific presentation and reviews are published at national and international level. He has filed 9 patents as individual capacity, along with more than 75 publications in Scopus Index International, as well as UGC approved journals. His key role as a mentor and to supervise MPharm students as well as PhD students as the principal at LM College Pharmacy is commendable, wherein under his leadership received research grant of rupees 8.36 crores for setting up Atal Incubation Center at LM College of Pharmacy from Atal Innovation Mission, Niti Aayog, New Delhi. He is instrumental to receive grant of rupees 40 lakhs per year for 3 years from the state government under the SSIP, Student Startup and Innovation Policy, and received CSR fund of rupees 12.05 crores from the industry. So I'm not taking much time, and I would like to invite Dr. Mahesh Chhabria ji. Please, Mahesh Chhabria ji.
Thank you very much, Neeraj Bhai. At the outset, I'm very much thankful to all the office bearer of GIS for this unique opportunity. As a series is on innovation is life, and it's rightly at present is the only way to survive and move ahead. Now, if in general we talk about the revolution, then broadly it's classified into 3. The first is the industrial, where we were surviving or we were thinking of how I'm going to feed my children, or we were mainly interested in earning money by hard work only. Then it was the revolution of information, where we say we're converting all this hard work in a smart work by digitalization or invent of all the computers and everything. So there, the first evolution where we were earning, and in the second evolution, we have multiplied our earning. And now the recent one is the revolution where the social revolution is. We wish to ease out everything. We want to live a better life. Our forefathers have done hard work to earn money. Then we have done hard work to multiply it. Now our children, they want to enjoy their life. So there, in this, everywhere the innovation has played a very important role. So I'm sharing my presentation.
દેખાય
Is
છે
it
ખાલી
visible?
PPT નાખો. હા, વિઝિબલ PPT ના ફોર્મમાં કરજો પ્લીઝ. હા, થેન્ક યુ. સરસ થઈ ગયું.
Okay. So usually we mistake evolution as an invention. Both the things are different, invention and innovation. So invention, we know, is a creation of a product or introduction of a process for the first time. And innovation is the improvement of existing or in a existing available new thing with a significant value addition to existing product and process or services. This innovation is a change that creates and or add values or value and provides a competitive advantage for the society. So it introduces either a new product, new production method, new market, a new form of organization or business model. Now, broadly, these innovations are classified into two. One is pulled by demand. The demand is high, then the people have done the innovation. So it originates from the intention to satisfy the needs expressed by the market. It generates the incremental innovation. So there was something available, some new thing is added, or the value is added, which has created a new innovative product. Usually fits into the already existing market and their involvements. If you see the example of this, we know well Uber, Ola, Zomato, Myra, NetMed, 1MG, PharmEasy, they are all the example of demand pull innovation. The second is technology push innovation. It mainly originates from the R&D activities and from competitive advantages provided by new technologies. So it is technology-based innovations. It generates more radical innovations and generates new markets. Example, Facebook, 3D printing, wearables, gene and cell therapy. They all are the example of this technology push innovation. So if we see broadly, you can do the innovation, where the ideas, where the foresight, and ready to take action on that. Only idea and foresight won't work until and unless you won't work in the direction of that idea. So if all three are there, obviously you'll come out with you'll come out with the innovation. So if we, how this innovation is converted into a product. So the innovation is based mainly on let's say, the creativity, the clubbed with the skills, curiosity, imagination, motivation. So all these things are there with a support, the initial support. Rather, here I have written the teaching support, the first barrier, teaching support. So institution can play a very important role here. So that creativity can be converted or will be taken as an innovation. So when this innovation is there, and we know innovation there, idea, action, and foresight. If all they are there, it will be an innovation. But then this innovation has to convert into a new product. It's not a very small one arrow type process. It's a long process. But obviously there you need a secondary barrier, a secondary support rather, I would say. There you need a support, a team support. Moreover, obviously, when you have the innovation in hand, that doesn't mean you will get the product out. You need a support, the financial support also, economical support also, which is very important. So all this thing together, if it works well, will come out with the new product. So benchmark for ideas and innovation process. The innovative idea should be helpful to the people. That is very important. First, save time of the people, be adding to convenience, be cost effective, and improve the quality of life. All these things are there, benchmarks are there, then and then your innovative idea would be useful to the society. For the innovative process, obviously the first is the problem identification, from where should get the problem? So from the society only. Wherever you live, wherever you are moving, if you find anything to improve, that you take it as a problem statement. And then how do I solve this problem? Then the idea comes. There the idea generation is there. Then that idea you have to evaluate whether it will work or not. If it works well, then that would be taken as an innovative idea or innovation development for a proof of concept, rather, I would say. The first prototype. Then first use for validation. If it works well, then it go ahead for commercialization or the technology transfer. And at the end, knowledge diffusion by either open source or IP, or you can yourself and go for a startup. So it is empowerment through innovation. Now for this, again, I've taken this slide for how we can, or the how design thinking process is there, or how the new thing can be designed, or innovative idea can be designed. So first point in that is the empathize. This should be create meaningful innovation that you need to know your user and care about their lives. The second is a define problem. The framing the right problem is the only way to create the right solution. Then create ideation. It's not about coming up with the right idea, but it's about generating the broadest range of possibilities. So in the ideation stage, you should cover that. Otherwise, if you fail with the very tight idea, then you may get displaced. You may stop moving ahead. But when you're getting the failure anywhere, don't stop there. You consider that failure as a stepping stone for the success. Move ahead. Make a team. Find out the solution. And definitely you come out with or will taste the fruits of success. After that, the creation of prototype, build to think and test to learn. And then at the end, Testing is an opportunity to learn about whether your idea or whether your creation works well or not. This is the innovation matrix, where these innovations are broadly classified into 4: the incremental innovation, market innovation, radical innovation, or technical innovation, based on their market uncertainty and the technological uncertainty. So for incremental innovation, market and technology uncertainties are very low. So for example, the small products improvement, the existing product, if you improve or incremental improvement is done, their market and technology uncertainties are low because the market is already set. If you change little and improve it, you will grab the same market. So product line extensions are the example of this. So with low market uncertainty and the high technological uncertainty, the technical innovations, we know well, the example is customized product. The pharmaceuticals also comes under this. The high market uncertainty and low technological uncertainty comes under market innovation. Example, penetration in new markets with existing product. So you don't know whether that will be accepted by the other markets or not. So market uncertainty will be high. Then with high market uncertainty and high technological uncertainty is radical innovation. So new to the world or basic research or completely basic innovation. So new to the world products or diversification products comes under radical innovation. So in all, innovation is equal to, this is the equation, the idea plus leader plus team plus plan. So when one person has idea, that doesn't mean that one person can lead that idea into the, or lead to the innovation and at the end the product. And even though if it reaches up to the product, that product, it has to go to the market for the commercialization. So for that innovator will need a team. He can be a leader there, but he will need a team of a different expertise, because one person can't be an expert of everything, right? For the success, we have to make the team and plan with that team to take that idea or innovation to the market. So if you talk about the innovation ecosystem, there are the key stakeholders and the enablers. We talk about the enablers. It involves infrastructure, finances, and supporting policies and regulations. And for the key stakeholders, the big pharma, here, as I am from the pharma company, pharma institute, I'm talking about the pharma here. So big pharma, the startup and entrepreneurs, academia, a public and private research institution and universities. So where the institute like us can play a very important role. And we are fortunate that to support this innovative idea, we have incubation center, Atal Incubation Center at our institute. And we also have a nodal center of student startup and innovation policy at our institute, where we are supporting these innovative ideas to convert it into a product. So clinical research and institution and hospital, they can be a key stakeholders of the innovation ecosystem. Very recently, the Global Innovation Index 2021 been declared, and it's a report present the global innovation trends and the innovation performance of 130 countries. So where India stand here, India stand 46th in 2021. On the top is the Switzerland. If we see the change in the ranking in the last year, then in 2019, 2020, India was on 48. Now it's 46. So it's improving day by day and obviously year by year, and obviously it will improve in coming years also. So if reason-wise, reason-wise, if we compare the top 3 innovation economies if you see here, in Central and Southern Asia, India is on the top, then Iran and the Kazakhstan. So in this area, yes, we are talking about we have to think globally and we have to reach globally. The state-wise within India, if we consider if we see the rank of Gujarat, it's 8 with a score of 23.63, which is declared. This is the index of 2020 by Niti Aayog. So as I said, I am from the pharma sector, so I'm talking about the pharma here. So these are the opportunities for innovation and invention, rather I would say, in the pharma sector to provide the quality, and firstly the quality and self-medicine for efficient, cost-effective medicine, then counterfeit and spurious drug identification tracking is the newer area where you can work or do the innovation. And the last very important area is India is significantly dependent on the Chinese for APIs, the active pharmaceutical ingredients. So according to the Bloomberg, the 70% of India's import of API is from China. And if we check the value of this, it's a 2.4 billion US dollar. So here, to make the Atmanirbhar Bharat, we have to work in this area or innovate in this area or invent in this area also to make the Bharat Atmanirbhar. This area is very, very important and the potential area where the innovation can be done, and it's a promising market for doing the innovation and the business. The Ayush market, a whooping market, is a 10 billion US dollar. An impressive 50% increase by 2025 is projected. There is no limit for FDIs, the foreign investment here. So massive potential for exponential growth here. India has an entire ministry dedicated for this, to research and development for alternative medical practices. As I said, there is a massive potential for FDI and export. Over 3,000 hospitals and the 500 colleges of Ayush practices in India are available. We are aware that India is a world leader in this sector. The global market or compound annual growth rate is around 20%. India with a stronghold in both local and export. Healthcare and cosmetic industries are the same, is also a potential. Then demand for non-chemical solution to various health issues, along with skin care, increasing across the globe, and India. India is world's second largest exporter of Ayurveda and alternative medicine. And in 2019, Ayush launched the Ayush Research and Export Council to facilitate the India export capability, export and the promotion of R&D and surrounding industries. The second potential market is the herbal medicine. The drug which doesn't come under the Ayurvedic pharmacopoeia, there we can take it under the herbal and move ahead. The same is Ayurveda market. The herbal also has a huge potential market, not only in India, but across the globe. So if I talk about the advanced technology for patient-centric, agile and self-learning pharma manufacturing and supply chain, these are the various advanced technologies, or where using these technologies, the innovations can be made in these areas. So technologies, if we talk about the artificial intelligence, augmented reality and virtual reality, the blockchain, 3D printing, the RPA, the online platforms, then cloud-based platforms, wearables and sensors. So these are the, again, advanced technology for R&D, technologies for faster and more cost-effective R&D. If you want to do the research, then these are also the area which are the very promising and the recent one, where it can be used for further improvement or innovation or invention. This I have just covered to show you that what promising fields of the medical innovation and technologies are there. The medical devices, medical imaging and diagnosis, regenerative medicines, the precision and personalized medicine, organizational and process innovations, so novel approaches in the healthcare research, and new ways of delivering healthcare. So some of them we know well: the telemedicine, drone delivery of the medicine, remote monitoring and portable diagnostics, improved data sharing. So for novel approaches, software-based modeling to speed up the research, artificial intelligence techniques to speed up the research and clinical trials. This is, I would say, the fruits of innovations. The range of innovative solutions developed by the startups for disease management, the disease treatment, disease diagnosis, telemedicine, disease prevention, online portals, for product value chain, for R&D, for manufacturing, sales and marketing, supply chain, solution support, and customer engagement. So using this newer technologies, the startups come up with the innovative solutions for the problems were faced in these areas. And they are doing really good as an enterprise. So in short, innovation is the only way to win. Either you are having a company, either you are doing business. If you won't innovate, you won't progress. We know the example of the Nokia and BlackBerry. So innovation is the only way to win and move forward, or for the exponential progress. This is just to mention for sector-specific pharmaceuticals and healthcare. We are hosting, or LM College of Pharmacy is hosting Atal Incubation Center, which is IO, where Dr. Srinivas Savla is the CEO. So thank you very much. I have covered specifically for pharma field, where the innovation can be done and smooth.
Thank you, Mahesh. Thank you very much, Dr. Mahesh Chhabria ji, for the informative, inspiring, and enlightening session. It will be inspiration to all innovators and innovative thinking attitude in all condition of the life, wherever or whichever the capacity we work. We would like to thank WorldSpan Group and Innovation Movement partners, and we request you all to join, like, and share on our social media platforms, various platforms, and make maximum people across the innovation fraternity. And I would like to appreciate Sri Mahesh for taking so much deep on the PPT. It's a really in the deep depth of the everything what we can say, looking at the from the how to conceive the idea, how to break it in the startup, and then it is again to the business level. And the amazing presentation is there. And thank you very much, Dr. Mahesh Chhabria ji, for being an innovative presentation over here. And due to time limitations, we take only 1 minute from Mahesh ji to have something to enlighten on us. Mahesh ji, would you like to say something?
No, that's all. I would like to thank you all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Sunil Bhai,
And we
and
would
all.
like to visit in a group to the LM Pharmacy, because there is so many innovations going on, I know, and we would like to have a best Atal Innovation Center in our areas for pharmacy, especially. I know that. Yeah.
Please do visit our incubation center if you have time.
Yeah. Thank you very much for invitation, and have a pleasure to. Yeah. Thank you very much, and bye bye, friends. See you after post Diwali with again in the same spirit. And Diwali greetings to all of you. We will meet after Diwali. Thank you. Thank you very much for everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.